Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead. Cande Roth, good thing today is Cyber Monday, so maybe...
I'll be doing some shopping, there is no doubt about it.
Sit on your couch nice and cozy and buy me something, whatever that may be, Cande. How was your time off the weekend here, Cande? Good?
It was very lovely. It was nice. It was nice to have the 4 days off. Nice, quiet Thanksgiving, peaceful. And then I got to see Evan. He Ubered it over to my house on Friday, and we hung out outside because it was lovely. And it was great. So he got here. We wore masks. We were very cautious. Last thing he wants to do is get anybody sick. But it was nice to see him, and we FaceTimed with the kids on Thanksgiving, and the night before I FaceTimed with my girlfriend, so I made the best of what's not a normal holiday. You?
Well, interesting, because I knew you said that, I think when we last left on Wednesday, that Evan wasn't going to come over.
He couldn't bear not to see me, but
okay.
he didn't. You know, he could have come on Thanksgiving, but the weather said it could be rain. It was raining most of the morning, but then it cleared out and it was beautiful. So he actually could have come in the afternoon, but he came Friday, which was almost as nice. And you know, he stayed for a couple of hours or so, and we all stayed outside.
That's very nice. I'm glad you got a chance to see him. Your other son did not come over, right?
No, we FaceTimed.
Yes.
He's been, you know, they're looking for puppies and everything, so he's been sending me some pictures of that.
Can't wait.
That's been exciting.
Yes.
And, you know, it was almost normal,
Well,
which I'll take at this point.
That's good. Almost normal is good. I woke up Thanksgiving morning. I have to say, Cande, I watched the parade, and I felt like it was pretty similar to other years. Like, I know there was no crowd. It was a little odd with no crowd.
It was a little odd.
Yeah, a little odd. That's fun. Of course, there's going to be when there's not 2 million people lined up down the street. I get it. But it was nice to see the parade. I mean, I've never been so happy to see Hoda, Al, and Savannah, Cande. I really.
And I got to tell you, Jimmy Fallon,
yeah,
he's so talented.
Yes, he is.
He really is. You forget just how talented he is because he opened up with his Roots band. They were awesome. I could go see them somewhere.
Well, we'll see about that when that happens, Cande.
When the pandemic ends.
One day. Yeah, I got a little emotional. Is that weird? The parade made me messed up a little bit when I started watching it, Cande. Strange?
Oh no, that's not strange.
I mean, that was my childhood, waking up on Thanksgiving, having my bagel with chicken salad or whatever, you know, was in the fridge, and watching the parade on Thanksgiving with my dad and my family.
Casey and I were big lovers of the parade. Evan would watch and whatever, but not as much as Casey and I. We were glued. And, of course, we had to wait for Santa Claus to come. It was beautiful memories, yes.
Yeah. I told you I spent Thanksgiving at my sister-in-law's, Cande.
I did call Mayor Cuomo, listen to me. I did call the governor, but they were so busy tracking down other people breaking the rules, they had no time for you.
Sorry, I got to back up here. I feel like you were about to say Mayor Koch. I almost called Mayor Koch. I mean, you are old school. There's no doubt about it.
I'll be quiet over there.
So I didn't say you were old. I said you're old school, Cande. Old school. So when over there, the spread was glorious. We had quite the meal.
Glorious.
Yes. Everyone feeling fine. I know the incubation period is 10 to 14 days, but everyone feeling good. There were a few older people there as well. They are still feeling fine, Cande. So hopefully everyone, and by the way, a bunch of people there had been tested, COVID tested and stuff. So anyway, we had a good time. It was nice. The food was great. It was nice to be around some family, and hopefully we're safe and we move on. You know, Cande.
I hope so. Please let this end.
Yeah, but we had a nice Thanksgiving, and you know, I did something that
Did you sit inside with a mask on?
I did. So interesting. I had my mask. I wore my mask because my brother-in-law, his parents came over, and one of them is immune compromised, and they wore N95 masks, and I wore my mask, and I wore my mask the whole day, in their house, and I wanted to be respectful.
While you were eating?
No, except for when I was eating. I wanted to be respectful of them, of course, and I wanted to protect myself. And so anyway, yes, I did wear a mask, actually. So we had a nice Thanksgiving. It was
wonderful. What was your favorite thing that was served?
I'll tell you, my favorite thing was the fact that we took 2 cars, because I know Dana likes to stay late. Like, Dana, it's hard to get
Very smart.
Now, if we're driving to my parents an hour and whatever away, we're taking 1 car. But when we go to my sister-in-law's, which is around the corner, basically 2 minutes away, I said, you know what? We're taking 2 cars because I know you're going to be here till 10, 11 o'clock at night. And Candy, it was about 7 o'clock after dessert. My coffee, I got in the car, came home, me, Lucy, and Millie, we hung out, we watched Dexter. It was fantastic.
And everybody else stayed.
And everyone else stayed.
Oh,
yes.
Well, you lucky man.
Yes. And what was my favorite? It's always the stuffing. The stuffing is always my favorite. Yes.
Love the stuffing. Oh, I'm stuffed with stuff. I could eat it every day. I mean, I just love it.
Yeah. The stuffing was great. My father-in-law cut the turkey and the ham up, and I mean, everything was great. There was this corn casserole and the broccoli and the carrots and it was amazing.
Corn casserole, that's a new one.
Yeah, the whole plate was very nice. So anyway, a good time, and here we are, moving on into December, just 1 day away, Candy. Amazing.
Crazy.
Yeah, my country, 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.